you had showed me the photos because you went to check it before you went to buy it. So I saw the photos and I was like, yani, this car, exactly, the color, the sleekness, this car, yani, just looks amazing. Yani, if this is what God can do at 19 years old.
Until one day, nimetokea job, I'm driving, I'm going for a meeting, and then I noticed this green Subaru kind of tailgating me. I get to like 160, I see the guys nyuma yangu hivi, and now they have started flashing their lights at me.
Whoa.
And I'm scared. I see guys wanashuka with AK-47s pointed at me. And wananiambia, fungua dirisha, wewe ni nani? So I see this Subaru kind of tailgating me. You see what you see in movies? Exactly that. Like, they're following me. When I speed up, they speed up. When I slow down, they slow down. And I'm confused. Your time, I'm shaking.
You're in the middle of the road now.
I'm in the middle of the road. I remember I was wearing a silver suit. Is it called silver or charcoal gray? Silver suit. I was wearing a white shirt. Was it white? White shirt and a blue with a dotted tie. Like nilikuwa nimevaa suti kabisa. So I'm driving. Nikiangalia rear mirror. I can see this Subaru following me, like it's following me. When I slow down, in a slow down, it's not overtaking, it's just behind me. So me, I just ignore. I think like kwa mind yangu najiambia maybe ni mtu tu ako shughuli zake.
Ni venye tu ako bumper to bumper.
So at some point, Nikki drive for like a minute or so. I see this becoming sort of fishy. So I speed off. Now Africa speed around 160 kph. Just to see, because I was driving at around 180 and they are tailgating me. So I sped up to see whether they'll still follow me at that speed. I get to like 160, I see the guys nyuma yangu hivi, and now they have started flashing their lights at me.
Whoa.
And I'm scared.
It was during the day at that time?
It was during the day. I think it was around 12 to 1 p.m. So I'm driving. I accelerate even some more. So I was like, at least nikifika karibu na the venue where I was going to the meeting, I'll be safer. Because it's somewhere that is gated. So if I get in there, my first thought was anyways. So I'm speeding and then ikafika place and a bus ikaingia. Unaona venye tu matatu drivers drive. Akaingia tu vibaya. And I had to brake instantly. And now they caught up with me. I see guys wanashuka with AK-47s pointed at me. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? At that moment, I'm completely scared. They're like 4 guys and a woman. Wameshika AK-47 hivi. I'm like, my thoughts were completely at hawaniwezi. These are thieves. So wananiambia fungua dirisha, wewe ni nani? Fungua dirisha. And I'm like, no, fungui until mjitambulisha, because mi kwa akili yangu hawaniwezi. So I see the guy amechomoa ID and it's clearly it's DCI. So I'm like, okay, just for me to feel safe, let us drive to the nearest police station in Iko Kiambu Road. So we drive there and they explain to me, they just tell me we actually don't have a problem. It's just that you are kind of like running away. I was like, you didn't stop me. I just saw you flashing lights, but you didn't actually stop me. So they tell me we don't have a problem. We actually just saw an error for our system with your car. So we wanted to confirm if this car is okay. So I step out of the vehicle. They were very nice to me. They pushed the front seat, right front seat, backwards. Then they check for the chassis and it's matching and everything. And then they asked me, na alikuzia gari? I'm like, it's a guy. I explain, ulibai gari lini? I explain, ulibai gari aje? So I explain. And they tell me, pigia mwenye alikuzia gari. Call him. So uzuri, we were still in communication with the guy because I was always following up about the logbook and everything. So I called the guy and he's like, hey, niaje, what's up? Logbook hata tunashughulikia. I tell him I've been stopped by some officers and they say our car has a problem and they would want you to avail yourself. So we go. Tukaenda, tukapatana naye and they talked. I didn't actually know what they talked about, but then he told me since there's a problem because pia mimi someone brought this car to me, like I bought it from someone then we sold it, but we will follow up considering tumemalizana na we will do the follow up. So me I just move on with life. I missed a very big deal that day.
I remember
a deal worth in the M's. In the 6-figure, because I wasn't there, and the boss there was like, hey, this guy is arrogant because on a time here I could not pick calls. So I missed a very big deal, but I was like, okay, ni plan to your God. So fast forward, we continue using the car. No problems at all. That is 2022.
And I remember that day, to cut you short, that day when you came home, you came home earlier than you used to. You came home at around 3. And I was like, why is he coming home this early today? So he comes home, he's so bored. Yani, Mwai, when he used to come home, he used to be so psyched up. In as much as he's tired, he used to come, hug me, ask me how my day was and everything. But this day, there's a certain look on his face. He's kind of bored. He's kind of stressed. I'm not understanding. So when I open the door, I'm like, hi babe, how was work today? And he's like, ilikuwa poa, it's just fine. I'm just tired and everything. So he doesn't tell me at that time. He doesn't tell me. So he comes, changes, freshen up, and then he eats, and then he's like,
actually didn't eat.
You never ate?
Yeah, I just showered alafu nikaingia kwa bed.
Ukaingia kwa bed. And then there was someone now who called you.
Yes.
And then I heard you speaking. And that conversation was kind of like raising eyebrows and everything, and I had so many questions. So I asked him, what's up? And then now he explained it to me. And then I was like, oh my goodness. Yani, you passed through all that in this day. And I wasn't even believing it.
And I remember,
but at that particular time, after you told me that story, I was like, God, thank you, because you brought my husband home safe.
Because afterwards I came to learn that in the case like the one we had, and you speed off, these guys can actually shoot you.
They have permission to shoot you.
I don't know, but someone was telling me that. I shared this story with someone. Akaniambia you could have been shot. Whoa. So you're lucky. You're lucky. Jesus. So I told you the story, and I remember from there you started being very insecure.
Oh my goodness!
Like I used to leave the house, and kabla nifike town, bibi yangu amenipigia 8 times.
I had never had such a story or experience something like that, so I became more sensitive.
Yes.
And I used to know after every 30 minutes, where is he? What is happening?
Are you okay? So fast forward, we use the car. We continue using the car until last year. last year was 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
So last year,
yes,
in April, I was carrying someone very close to me.
Yeah.
You were at home.
Yeah, I was home.
And I was heading somewhere, and I was carrying someone very close to me. And so we were driving, and let me just note that from that day onwards, I got a serious phobia for Subaru Foresters, especially if it's black or green.
Yeah.
Yani hata nikienda church nione tu Subaru ya green nyuma yangu, I was like,
yeah, I used to get that kafia.
Like that kafia.
Yeah.
In as much as the other guy has assured me that the car is okay and it was just a misunderstanding. So we continue using the car until that day. So I'm driving, I'm carrying someone very close to me, and this time it wasn't a Subaru Forester, it was a Subaru Outback. So they stopped me. So nilikuwa katikati ya barabara, so I drove kidogo, nikaingia kando kidogo, and these guys come with so much fire. This time they are not carrying AK-47s, they have pistols. And it's another set of guys. Like, they are different people from the ones I had met earlier. So they tell me, gari ni ya wizi. I'm shocked. I'm like, apana, mi nilibuy gari legit, nini. So I tell them the whole story. But they just wanted to first of all be sure. Tukakuwa frisked, tukakuwa na weapons.
They thought you had guns.
And it was like a movie, like ilikuwa a movie. And these guys now explained to me the whole thing, that there's a possibility that the car I owned was I don't know, I can't really explain because I up to date sijai understand, but I think I don't know how to explain it by the way, because everything on the logbook I had checked, I had gone through all the checks, like I had confirmed everything was right, but still something was amiss. And the color was black. The color,
yeah.
So they explained to me that for kwa system, gari inafaa kumatch na chassis na rangi. So I'm like, sibasi, I just go paint my car black.
Yeah.
They tell me no, it's not that easy. It's like in the system, like there's an order to it, and that is how I returned our favorite car to the dealer. Nikamwambia, no guy, I cannot.
Yeah, we cannot.
I cannot.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was returning, nilirudisha hiyo siku. Hiyo time tulikuwa na kagari kingine tulikuwa tunatumia, red Mercedes, also a favorite. But now this one was more favorite, because it was newer.
Yeah.
And this one was older. Tutawekea kapicha ka hiyo the other red Mercedes. So I just returned the car. I told the guy, you my guy, just do this, nitafutie hiyo do.
Yeah.
Return my money. I just want my money.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, okay, I'll do the follow up. So way later he settled part of the money, and that is what we used to get the car we have now.
Yeah.
The ML. And the ML also was a miracle.
Oh my goodness,
like
guys.
How we got that this ML was another miracle. But I think tutapeana hiyo story kwa video ingine.
Yeah.
How we got our second car.
Yes, guys.
Actually, it's our third car because it was the silver, red, and then the ML.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a story of how we got the other car. But that is how we got. Sijui call. That is how karibu ni nywese.
Let me tell you, every time we remember that story of how we acquired our first car until the car we have right now, yani I look at it like God was just teaching us something, because we were so new to car buying businesses, and it opened up our minds. And to know, like right now, when you want to purchase land, there are things you need to do. There are lawyers that need to get involved. You have to be right with the people who are in authority. Yani it's just an eye-opening
I think
experience.
One of the only reasons that nimekubali kupeana hii story ni apart from testifying about what God can do is so that it can help someone out there. Buying cars, buying land is one tricky story.
Yes.
It's one very, very tricky story that you need to be very careful with.
Yeah.
Because way later, to be very honest, sijai kuwa na interest kujua what had happened to the other car. What was the, like, I never took interest until very recently. Nilikuwa naambiwa inaweza kuwa ni gari ijalipiwa tax and something, or watu wana buy number plate and stuff. So guys, if you're getting a car, just be very, very careful. Juu mimi niliambiwa karibu niende. Karibu nitembee.
And you know, the most tricky situation about all these things is that you're getting them from another person.
Yes.
You're getting that car from another person. You're getting that land from another person. So you have to be very sure and make sure you don't make any mistakes, because the amount of money involved in getting that car, in getting that piece of land is a lot. And when you go amiss, you're going to lose a lot of money. Yes. So be careful, guys, out there. Yeah.
So I think I'm very sure I missed out on a lot of details because every time napeananga hii story nakuanga tu, yani
it's like on that day,
like remember kama like inaniguzanga pahali.
Yeah.
So in case I missed some details, that was the story in summary. Guys, msigongwe. Be very careful mkibai magari. Fungueni macho. And anytime you're getting a car, just be very careful.
Yeah, be very careful.
A car can turn into a regret.
Yeah.
Kama yetu karibu it'll fika a point and we were regretting because I lost the deal. I got humiliated mbele ya someone very close to me. And you know what hurts is manze nilikuwa nimewakia ido.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa nimewakia ido. Like nilikuwa nimesave for 3 years. Was it 3 or 2 years?
2 years.
2 years. Nilikuwa nimesave for 2 years to get your gari. So inauma.
Yeah.
Inauma, but itabidi tuzoe. So guys, that is our short story.
Yes, of how we got our first car.
Yes.
And how it ended. Yeah, so guys, I hope this has been a learning experience for you out there. And tell your friends to watch a video pure wako enlightened.
Yes.
Yes, guys. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video.
Yes, asanteni sana. Tunawapenda sana. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Yes.
Thank you so much for all our subscribers. If you still haven't subscribed, please bonyeza your subscribe button. It's absolutely free. We have fire videos coming your way.
A lot.
We have some very fire videos coming your way. Yes.
So what do you say, my love? Kwaheri.